My uncle used to tell me all the time. He said, nephew, you ain't gonna never understand it. But I'm gonna tell you, he said, you're gonna understand when you get older. A woman like a dollar bill, from hand to hand, man to man. Where she start, where she land, the world will never understand. Perfect example. You treat her like gold. I treat her like shit. She'll leave you to be with me, cause that's my bitch. My uncle used to tell me that all the time. I was like, when I got older, I understood that shit.
Wow.
These women, they'll defend a woman abuser before they defend a deadbeat daddy. These niggas beating your ass every day. But get what? You ain't gonna tell nobody. But let your baby daddy be short on a payment for child support. You telling everybody.
Exactly. And a lot of it, too, is based off of when people don't deal with their childhood trauma, right? So if you used to growing up in a toxic environment, as you being now an adult, if you haven't really, like, addressed it, you're gonna... something down inside of your psyche gonna always gravitate to that.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why a lot of men and women, they will go after like somebody based off like their mama or something like that, because that's the most influenced person that they have around them. So if you used to your mama yelling, arguing, and being loud and all that, of course now you an adult, you're gonna be seeking that type of partner. Period. Because that fuels that little thing inside you, like, yeah, this familiar. So if you get with somebody who healthy, who got boundaries, who ain't with all that extra shit, oh no, they lame. They need to get up out of there. They need to move around. And I don't want them by me.
And that's the part where people think that their environment they grew up in was normal. And it's not.
And it's not.
That shit is abnormal than a motherfucker.
And if you don't go get no type of assistance, I don't care if it's therapy, counseling, or whatever it is, you're going to always keep going into a cycle of that. That's why I mess with Love Dorsey, because she talks about self-accountability, self-accountability, self-awareness, being held accountable for your actions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not always blaming somebody else for the reason why something didn't work out, because you got some shit up in you too.
And what gives me, like, not saying all single mothers, but some of the mothers, like, they got them screaming their kids when they going to sleep. They blame it. I can't do nothing because these kids, I used to look this good, now I don't look this good because these kids. And when they get up in the morning time, you scream, you say you love the child, but you scream at the child when they go to bed and say good night. Exactly. How the fuck I'm have a good night?
That part. Or
in the morning time, you screaming at them, then they going to school, you tell them have a good day. How am I have a good day? You already done ruined that for me. You know what I'm saying? And then you blame me for everything you can't do.
Right, like as if it's my fault that you decided to lay down and have unprotected sex, and now you have produced me, and you had a choice not to have me. First and foremost, you know, but you went off of your people around you, your mama telling you, "I'm gonna help you," knowing good damn well that was cap.
Big cap.
And now you raising this child by yourself. You thought that was gonna keep the nigga by you having a baby, and that nigga still dipped out on you. So now you still looking crazy. Hence the reason why I refuse to be anybody baby mama. Period. I'm not doing it.
and that's the mind frame that most of these females should have, because they don't understand women really control the population.
Absolutely.
A man can't produce a child without a woman.
Yeah.
Like a woman, and men and women need to stop being reckless with having unprotected sex, because see, a woman have when women get to blaming them kids, I be like, look, you had that baby.
Yeah.
You know what you could have did? You could have first not had sex.
Yeah.
You could have used protection. You could have had a plan B. You could have been on birth control.
Right.
You could have got an abortion. You could have gave that baby up for adoption.
Yeah, so many things you can do.
Y'all got 6 chances. And get what? A man can't tell you what to do, because at the end of the day, we can't get legitimized until you had a baby.
And the thing,
we don't run nothing.
And even on top of that, my thing is, why would you let that be your decision? Because at the end of the day, a man can leave at any given time.
You can't do nothing about it.
It's very rare that you see men raising their kids by themselves and the woman just dipped off and did her own thing. I only know but like a few people that went through that. That's not really, that's what I'm saying. It's not really common like that. Majority of the time, it's going to be the women left with the responsibility. So my thing is, you got to ask yourself all these questions before you decide that you finna have this baby out of whatever.
Yeah.
Because it ain't the child's fault.
And then they ain't even having, like, women. I just seen some stuff that just happened, like, women be having babies, like trying to get back at other females.
Oh yeah.
And I just seen it like, shawty, you went and got pregnant by that dude because you don't like his old lady, so you trying to prove a point to her that you can get her man, and now you like, man, you crazy?
Yeah. Then it's like at the end of the day, now you stuck with that responsibility.
Yeah.
And he going out and he's still with that girl. Cause in real life, that man is not.
He not leaving.
He not leaving. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna say something very traumatic, something very dramatic to happen for that man to leave.
Yeah.
That's just being real.
And he still ain't gonna pick you. That's just the real tea of the matter.
Cause
like,
see, he already know in his
head.
head, you only gave me some of that pussy cause you don't like my old lady.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
he already know. And to be honest, when men become hoes, 9 times out of 10, guess what? We only getting pussy cause this chick don't like my lady. This girl was talking to this girl about me. She really secretly don't like her, so she gonna come holler at me too cause she heard it was good. Most of the pussy that the men get that had a lot of pussy from females talking.
Oh yeah. I believe
It
that.
wasn't from a nigga talking.
Yeah.
From female talking.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
motherfucker, nigga ain't say nothing. Nigga be regular working at McDonald's
Yeah.
and running through them bitches. And it's like, how did nigga know? They talking.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
over here
true.
flipping burgers.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how that shit
Bragging.
happen.
Yeah.
They bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, man, at the end of the day, that's why it's so important to fuck with yourself.
Yeah. You better
Before
love
you get
yourself.
the mix and mingling your lives with different people and really not knowing what you want, the best thing for you to do is be by yourself and learn yourself. Go get some therapy, some counseling, something. You know?
Cause see, when people get with people that actually love themselves, like really love themselves, there's nothing you can do to upset that person.
At all.
That's how you know you with somebody that know what they want to. They have a purpose in life. They know what they want to do with their life. They at a point of their life where all that bullshit going to the club, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
Going to the club, we finna go turn up. They ain't doing that every weekend.
Yeah.
They actually planning out their life. Like, this week, I'm gonna be doing this. So when the next 2 weeks after that come, I can see the benefit from that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these the people that really love themselves, and then you just can't come in their life and you not stable. Cause get what?
Oh yeah,
Motherfucker kick your ass out real fast.
Real quick.
The cutoff game is strong with somebody that love themselves. You ain't gotta worry about what's your position in my life and where you at in my life.
Because it's gonna already be a given.
You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You gonna know.
Yeah.
Because they gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about trying to figure out where you sit in somebody's life.
Yeah. And I also think too, you need to be like, just see how they operate.
Yeah.
Just period. Like how they do. I wouldn't even go tell nobody like I'm looking for this, that, and the third. Because some people can be put on that mask and now they pretending to be somebody that they not. And it's just like, no, I want to deal with you, the real version of you.
Yeah.
And then I want to decide whether or not if I want to continue on. Then you trying to have me meet your representative. And then now we 2 and 3 years locked in, and now I'm seeing the real version of you. You done wasted my motherfucking time.
Yeah. Because you got to get to know them people in their season. They broke season, they rich season.
All that.
Like, you need to know when they stress. Like,
All that.
you need to know how they operate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, shit, you in a world full of trouble, man.
All the time, every time.